Good morning, everyone. Frank Sanya here today. It's good to be alive and to be here with you today. So, the topic for this video is titled Promotion Advancement for Realtors and Brokers. See, how do we get promoted as real estate agents and brokers? Okay, is what I want to talk to you about today. When I talk about promotion advancement, I'm talking about achievement. Okay, all right. Um, there are two types of promotion. Okay, and I'm going to explain them to you. Okay, and it is important to know. Okay, all right. See, in life, we are either moving up in life, meaning that we are being promoted in life, or we are being demoted in life. That's it. Okay? When you look at us very carefully, you will see this phenomenon. Okay? All right? Okay. How do you go from living in a townhouse, maybe say $300,000-400,000 house, to being in a multi-million dollar house? Okay? You see it in the lives of people. Okay? But most people don't see it as a promotion of life. Indeed. Okay? All right? But first, I want to give you the definition of promotion because there are two definitions of promotion. Okay? And I'm going to explain them to you. Okay? This is going to be a little bit of a longer video. Okay? All right. So let's take a look at the definition of promotion. Okay? Promotion definition. As I always say, I don't take it for granted anymore that people know what things mean. Okay? All right. So watch this one. Promotion. Okay? Activity that support or provide active engagement for the furtherance of a cause, venture, or aim. Promotion. Okay? Right? Watch this. The second one, the publicization of a product, organization, venture, so as to increase sales, public awareness, promotion. Okay? Okay? Two different meaning. So watch this one. Promotion is the act or fact of being raised in position or rank. Preferment. Okay? All right? To go up in life. Okay? Right? Okay. Promotion, the act of raising someone to a higher or more important position or rank. Okay? Promotion. Okay? Right? Promotions refer to entire set of activities which communicate the product, brand, or service to the user. Okay? This one is how we move up in life. The other one are the activity, okay, that we use in selling ourselves a product or a service, which we call personal promotion, to promote yourself, to sell yourself. Okay? All right. What you will discover is that in real estate, both of them go hand in hand in real estate. Okay? All right? But in the real world, all right, there's promotion within jobs. Okay? All right? Okay? And there's promotion, okay, in the service of others. Okay? All right? Okay. When you look at promotion, you will always see there is human promotion and there is God's promotion. Okay? All right? They are not the same. Okay? All right? First and foremost, I want to deal with human promotion. Okay? There's so much force in human promotion. It's astonishing. Okay? I'm going to illustrate this to you from a job perspective and also as a real estate agent perspective. Okay? So it's what I want you to see. Okay? I'm going to tell you this story because this story is me. Okay? All right? And my story is not unique, let me tell you this. Because truly in life, where there's one, there's many, as I always say. Okay? All right. I came to United States in 1979. Okay? Like most foreigners come. Okay? And my first job was working in the restaurant industry. Okay? For the first 5 or 6 years of my life, being here in United States, I worked in the kitchen. Okay? My first job was a dishwasher. Okay? I didn't have any skills. Okay? All right? I don't know anybody. Okay? I was living with my cousin. My cousin took me to a restaurant. I filled out an application. And this owner hired me. It was a very small restaurant in an area here called Kensington. Okay? I remember it vividly. The owner of that restaurant, I'm not sure if he's still alive or not, but his name is Paul Bixiano, an Italian. Okay? And um, he was the owner of this small restaurant. He was the cook. Okay? Right? And he was the chef. He was the cook. He was the owner. The daughter, okay, was the waitress. Okay? And most of what we focus on predominantly were lunches. Okay? All right? Okay? I didn't know anything about cooking or anything like that. My job was to come in very early in the morning at 9 o'clock and I leave at 5. Okay? My job was prepping, doing some prepping for him, washing dishes, and at the same time, I was the waiter. Okay? All right? Okay. I worked there for about 6 months. Okay? Because he wasn't paying me very well at all. Okay? And we got into an argument, but then anyway, I left. I was fired. Okay? But what I learned from Paul was I learned how to make some certain types of food. Okay? Because I had no experience at all, okay, as it relates to cooking. Okay? I left there. I went to another job, but this time I didn't apply for a dishwashing job. I applied for a short cook because I could make certain types of dishes. Okay? All right? And I worked in that kitchen. Okay? The name of that kitchen is called, the name of that restaurant is called Bish Thompson's. Okay? Right? And when I got to that restaurant, I paid quick attention. Okay? As to who was making the most money. Okay? I quickly discovered that the people that were making the most money in restaurants, they were not waitresses. They were not bar attendants. They were obviously not dishwashers. Okay? And they were in bar attendants. Okay? I quickly realized that the person that made the most money besides the owner of the business was the chef. And I made up my mind, watch this, I'm going to learn how to cook. Because if I learn how to cook, I will always have a job. Don't make any difference. Okay? I will go to school in the morning and I will come back. Okay? All right? But anyway, I was always getting into arguments with management or people. They didn't really, for some reason or the other. You know, I learned at a very early age from my father. My father always says, don't allow anyone to do your thinking for you. Okay? All right? And when people make decisions, I will question them. Okay? And I'm always like, why are you questioning what we are doing? Okay? See, I don't look like them. Okay? They don't think I'm smart enough. Okay? All right? Based on what? Outward appearance. And I will get into an argument with management or something, and I'll find myself way out. Okay. But I want to illustrate this one last restaurant that I worked at. Okay? All right. Um, After I've been fired at so many to restaurant, I didn't know how to do anything else than go to school and worked in the kitchen. I worked at this last restaurant. Okay? I was moving towards leaving the restaurant industry. Okay? I was taking morning classes and sometimes evening classes the day that I'm off, studying to get my real estate license. Okay? All right. This last restaurant that I worked at, it was this phenomenon that I saw that did it for me. Okay? Right. One day, I saw the chef of this restaurant got into an argument with the owner for some reason or the other. Okay? And the chef came back after that conversation, packed his stuff, and left. Okay? So we had no chef. Okay? But what I have learned prior to that from my experience was I learned how to make sauces. Okay? All right? From all the other chefs that I've worked with over the years. Okay? I have learned from them. Okay? I realized I had mastered 5 basic sauces. Okay? Because if you understand how a restaurant work, okay, there are predominantly only 5 sauces, and really all those sauces are used to making different types of dishes. Okay, all right. I had worked in a French restaurant, an American restaurant, Italian restaurant. I had worked in various types of restaurants, and I was learning as I go. Okay. So I knew how to make sauces. So the owner came to me and said, the chef is gone. Frank, all right, can you now start making the sauces? And I said, yes, I could make the sauces. So let me kind of give you an illustration of what the kitchen looked like back then. So we had a guy on the grill, all right, okay? He was in charge of cutting the meat and burning steaks, okay? Pork chops, grilled chicken, whatever it is, okay? All right. We had a guy in the middle who was a fryer, okay? He does all the frying stuff, okay? I'm the end of the kitchen. I made all the sauces because I needed more space. So I had more space, okay, than most of, because I make all the sauces in there. Okay, I could be making 4 or 5 different types of dishes. And I was so ignorant. Okay, I thought because I knew how to make sauces and I was good at making sauces that the owner would make me a chef. It was later on I realized in my year, my mentor always he said, you're looking for someone to anoint you. This is what a lot of people do. They wait for somebody to recognize them, okay, to anoint them, okay? Human beings don't do what is right in life. After a while, you see it, okay? Week 1 went by. I was the one making all the sauces, as I said. One day, the owner came with a new chef. Okay? At first, I was like, wow, a new chef. I said, okay, maybe this guy knows more than me. In the first week, I quickly discovered that this new chef didn't know any more than me. The guy on the grill, after a week, went to go talk to the owner and said he needed more money. Okay? And the owners told him no. He wasn't giving him any more money. Actually, before then, they had a little talk, and the owner said, let's finish this conversation at night when we're about to leave. So the owner took this guy on the grill, and he took him to the back of the restaurant, and they got into an argument, a terrible argument. Okay? And he came back inside and he called me. He said, Frank, can you believe that this guy, this new chef, is making more money than us? I cannot believe that this owner would not promote either you or me. He went and got this new guy. And we know better than this guy. I was like, wow. I went to the owner. You know what I discovered? I discovered then that the new chef was actually a cousin of the owner's wife. Okay? When I went to the owner and asked him why he was paying this guy more than me, you know what he said to me? He said to me, Frank, this guy comes all the way from Hagerstown. Hagerstown is about 25 miles from where we are, okay, here. And that was the reason why he was paying him more than me. He also said, watch this very carefully. He said he has a larger family. And that was the reason why they were paying him. I made up my mind that night that I was leaving that place. I realized no matter what, for some reason or the other, I wasn't going to be the chef. Okay? For some reason or the other, I don't know why. Human beings in life don't do what is right. They know that this is a position that this position is meant for you. You see them, they go get somebody here from the outside because they don't want to promote you. Okay? Or for some reason or the other. It's either skin pigmentation, watch this, gender. Oh, he or she's a woman. She shouldn't be in that position. He or her sexuality, something. Okay? You will see it. What they are really saying is they don't want you to advance in life. Okay? All right? Okay? When I passed my exam, about a month later, I packed my things and I left. Okay? And I told the owner asked me why I was leaving. I said, I didn't want to do this job anymore. I'm going to be a real estate agent. And he said to me, he said, Frank, I used to be a real estate agent. It's going to take you some time. I said, no matter how much it takes me, okay, I'm done. Okay? I left there, I got my real estate license. I thought it would be different. Okay? Okay? I went to go work for a small company called Mount Vernon Realtor. Mount Vernon is no longer here. Okay? All right? Okay. And the manager in that office, when I got there, okay, within the first month, I realized who the number one agent is in that office at that time. And it was the living girlfriend of the manager. I didn't know this. Okay? And I noticed that when leads come into the office, either by phone call or what have you, okay? When I answer the phone, okay, when I'm on floor duty, or when the phone rings and I couldn't pick up another phone, okay, it will go directly to the manager's office. Okay? All right? And one day I caught him. Okay? He took a call. And I could hear him saying that someone will call this person back. Okay? All right? And he picked up the phone right in front of me there and called his living girlfriend. A call that came into the office. And I looked at him. He saw. He said, "Oh, Frank, don't worry about it. There's more deals coming." It was the very first time I realized in my life that I couldn't depend on human beings. You see, promotion through human being Human beings don't do what is right in life. Let me tell you something. It's still going on today in your office. I am not kidding you. I saw it in 3 offices that I went to, including the last office. Okay? All right? For some reason or the other, they don't want to see you succeed in life. It's going on in your office. Trust me when I tell you. Okay? Human promotion. But where does real, true promotion comes from? Real promotion comes from what? From God, the Creator. That's where it comes from. Okay? All right? Let me show it to you so you get it. Okay? All right? So watch this one. This is Psalm 75, 6, 7. What I'm going to show you, you are either going to believe it or you are not going to believe it. Okay? So watch. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But God is the judge. He puts one down and set up another. He promotes one and demotes another. Watch this one. Let me show it to you in a different translation. So hopefully you get it. Okay? Let's go to the New International Version. No one from the east or the west or from the desert can exalt themselves. It is God who judges. He brings one down and exalts another. You see it? Promotion from God. Okay? Let's look at it in the Living Translation. Watch this one. For no one on earth, from the east or the west, or even from the wilderness, should raise a defined list. It is God alone who judges. He decides who will rise and who will fall. Real promotion comes from God. Let me tell you something. What I'm saying to you right now as it relates to human promotion, my brother, my own brother, is going through it right now in corporate America. I'm not kidding you. And what I will always say to him is, keep your eyes on God. Don't look at them. Just do your job as best as you can and leave the rest to a higher power than you. Let me show it to you again so you see clearly, distinctly. Okay? Watch. He lifts the poor from the dust and the needy from the garbage dump. Hello. He sets them among princes, even the princes of his own people. He gives the childless woman a family. Make her a happy mother. God, the promoter of man. God is the real promoter of human beings. Okay? So, how does it happen in real estate? Okay? Let me show it to you how it happens in real estate so you know. I come back to this one here. As simple as it is, I am not kidding you. Watch this. Promotions. Promotions refer to the entire set of activities which communicates the product, the brand, or service to the user. Promotion. How to advertise yourself, how to sell yourself. How do you do it? It comes through something called knowledge. Okay? That's where it comes from. Okay? The knowledge of acquiring buyers and acquiring sellers. That's where it comes from. I think I saw one here that I like to illustrate it to you clearly, distinctly. Promotion is the marketing tool used as a strategy to communicate between the sellers and the buyers. Through this, the seller tries to influence and convince what? The buyer. Buyers and sellers, okay? Let me tell you this. That knowledge and that skill you need. Okay? This is what I teach here. Okay? I show you how to apply the knowledge of God and human knowledge. Okay? All right? When you are putting the knowledge of God on top of human knowledge, okay? Trust me when I tell you, it is gasoline on fire. You will succeed. Believe me beyond your wildest. And God will promote you. I promise you. It never fails. Go ask anyone that discovered. And you will say what everyone that discovered says. What the heck took me so long? Watch this. Click the link. Your time has arrived. Okay? Schedule your appointment. Let's see what you are doing. Okay? Watch this. There's no cost. There's no obligation to you at all. Let me just look at what you are doing. I would either add value to what you are doing or I'm not. Try me out. What have you got to lose? Nothing. Okay? And if you see that I can add value to you, I'll tell you, enroll in what I teach. That's it. Okay? Trust me when I tell you. Believe me, I am not kidding you. God wants to prosper you. Your time has arrived. Click the link and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you so much. God bless. Take care now. Bye-bye.
You stand beside me.